Hi guys, today is day 2 in Imo State, my day 2. And so you can see the result has changed. Today we first of all prepared our coconut. For coconut bread production, I have to show them how to do it. First of all, you grate it like this, sprinkle some good quantity of sugar and put it in the oven, allow it to turn brown. So you do it until you allow it in the oven until it turns brown, and you release it. That is when to be ready for use. And now you can see this. What I'm showing you here is the level before you bake. It must be 80% almost filled, so that when you introduce it to the oven, it will fill up and give you an even size, and that is the best loaf. So I'm just showing you. And then today I decided to focus on oven management, because I observed yesterday that this oven does not align with the thermometer display. That means the inside is hotter than what the thermometer is displaying. So I decided to focus on it today, so that the baker I'm training will be able to manage it when I am out. And so I set it, instead of setting it at 180, we baked at 170, and it came out nice because the inside was hotter than the thermometer display. And so I decided to help him load, and I instructed him I'm not going to monitor. He is to monitor when and observe when to open the oven and control it in a way that the bread will not collapse, and also when to close it. I tell you, one of the things that you should master is the oven, because most ovens can misbehave. I tell you the truth, like this one is a brand new gas oven, yet it's misbehaving. After arranging it like this, I decided to allow him to operate it. So I set the temperature at 170, as I said earlier, and monitored it. At this point, I decided to also show him that after so minutes, like 35 minutes to 40 minutes, you have to open, bring out one, and check. I was asking them if they love the white bread. So we decided to allow it to be a little bit brown, not just too brown, not too white, not too brown. So that would be the best. And I decided to continue, and I told him to always monitor. At this point, after a while, we decided to bring out the next one. I was so excited because everything went well. Everything went well. So I handed over everything to him, let him operate. Let me see how he bakes. And to my surprise, he did marvelously well. That is why I am here to train, and I ensured that he was able to operate the oven effectively. Tomorrow we are going to bake sardine bread, coconut bread, and many more. I'm going to give you the final product and everything. I'm going to be giving you details back to back. Now there's something I'm going to reveal to you that is very, very important before the end of this video. In case you are using gas oven, most times the gas oven also, because it contains fan, it also helps in dehydrating the surface of the bread. So I prefer closing the pan, because most people love opening the pan to have that semicircle shape. But it's nice, but then there is an effect, it has side effect if you're using gas oven and you're not mindful of the way you set the temperature. It's gas oven, there is flame and there is fan. And so now there's something about this gas oven also. The person who brought it, maneuvered. I don't know how he was able to convince them, and it's only this middle floor, the middle deck, that is working. Every other deck, anytime I put it on, all will be off. And I told them to call the person who sold it to them, or the technician, to come and check, because we cannot bake with the 3 deck. So I decided to be baking 5 kg when I'm supposed to pour bread, to vomit out bread, enough loaves. We were managing only 1 deck, and this is for commercial purpose. Why should we be managing 1 deck? It was so annoying, and the person was just giving us excuses. So I instructed the baker to call his manager, call whoever that is involved, let them put it right, because it's very important. So if you are buying an oven and when they brought it, you have to test run it. Let them put it on, and if possible, bake something before the technician steps out, bake some, because they know how to pet an old oven to the bakery, and when you are ready to use it, it will not give you the desired result. One of the problems I face in this bakery also is the formulation of recipe. We are unable to get a good softener and other things that are needed, so I just managed to use what I have, and so that was it. And the result was okay, but we'll still look for some of it tomorrow. Let me show you something. Hi guys, you can see this one is very nice. It looks nice, but it was exposed to air, and you can see very strong. You can see very strong. It looks like biscuit now because it was exposed. You can see how it is. It was exposed to air. Initially it was so soft, but now you can see how strong it is. So especially this season of the harmattan. Now the one of the easiest way to solve this problem is, as soon as you bake, arrange it somewhere, and once it's getting cool a little, cover it with nylon for a while, but let it not be totally sealed, so that there will be a space for evaporation. At least that will control the amount of air that is touching the bread, and it will help you. Now if you already have packaging, you have to package it without tying. Don't close the mouth. Just put it in the nylon, but don't tie it. Leave it very open. That way your bread will remain soft, because the season is dry season. The harmattan is affecting the bread. So by covering it like this, you can see this other side, one end of it is raised so that the vapor can escape. Yet somehow the moisture of the bread is controlled. So it will help to sustain. And this is not the way to cause spoilage, because there is escape of the evaporation. If you now tie it without any escape, that is when the bread will spoil. So as we cover it, you see that it will remain soft, and once it get cool, we will now package it so that it will give the desired and maintain the desired result. So this was before we covered it. It looks very beautiful and nice. If you want me to visit your bakery, just contact us on WhatsApp, and we'll respond to you, and I will do justice to that. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated.